let's start this video with a heads up. These first few minutes are being recorded on October 31st, since this is the last day that I can fight this trainer until February. So, yeah, I would really like to not have to come back here in February. I would like to be done with this whole Ferris wheel thing as early as hopefully tomorrow or a few days after that. So this is why I'm just recording a few minutes today. I don't feel like recording an entire part, but I at least want to do I want to do this trainer right now at the very least. So, yeah, as you can see, not a very brilliant idea to send out a Sigilif against a Boldor, but, you know, that level advantage is going to account for something, definitely, yep. By the way, I think, you know, the new effect for Sturdy this generation is something that everywhere is aware of, but one thing that I found out that quite a few people were not aware of is the new effect on Stench. Previously, it only decreased the encounter rate outside of battle, but in Generation 5 they added a 10% flinch to all your moves. And judging by the comments I got in my most recent project, a lot of people weren't aware of that. Well, I only got one comment, but it had a lot of thumbs up, so that's how I know. This hiker, by the way, he's the hiker that I was talking about earlier on in this LP, about how he acts all perverted and stuff in the Japanese version, where he says that it's like as hot as a sauna in there, and then he asks, "Did you ever have a lover, boy?" And no, I'm honestly not making that up. They, of course, took it out in the localization process, but still, not necessarily the kind of guy you want to take a Ferris wheel with. I mean, look at him. He's way too grown up for Ferris wheels, and it's heavily implied that he's afraid of heights. Yeah, a hiker afraid of heights. Bad career choice. It's like being a nursery aide and not being able to stand children or babies. Welcome to the month of November. I'm just going to go in and out of this building, and here we go. It's now fall. So I have my Deerling in my party, so I am going to show him the final form of Deerling, the fall form. So we're going to have all 4 Deerling forms in this building. I don't remember the reward, but I don't think it's very important. Nonetheless, it's something that I felt like showing you, you know, just because I can. So, as you can see, there's now the fall form playing with the spring form right here. So let's talk to this guy and see what I'm going to get for it. We've got all of the forms of Deerling. Well, I didn't do anything. I just showed them to you, and then you decided to go catch them, like you were inspired or something. So, what do we get? A leaf stone. Could be better. Could be worse. Rare item that I'm not planning on using. That's the textbook definition of could be better, could be worse. Yeah, I wouldn't be so sure about that. And I'm pretty sure someone has all 4 forms on his team or something. So, now that this is done, we're going to head back to the Ferris wheel real quick, since it's now, we're now in November, so we're gonna be fighting the last trainer we haven't fought yet at the Ferris wheel, and then this is another seasonal side quest that we are going to be done with for good. So now, as far as seasons go, all that's going to be left is going to be to revisit the Icirrus and Twist Mountain general area when December comes. Of course, I'm planning on being done before then, so we can see what it looks like during the other seasons. But, yeah. I guess I should mention while I'm talking about that, remember, we explored part of Icirrus City, and there was a part with a swamp where you could encounter random battles. Well, Route 8 and the more Icirrus, and the more of Icirrus, sorry, I'm skipping words today. But yeah, it's pretty much the same thing. They have no tall grass, just these swampy areas. During spring, summer, and fall, you know, there's shallow water you can walk on, and you got random encounters there. And you got some lakes in those areas that you have to surf on. and there are some more random encounters there, as is the case for any surfing area, really. But during the winter, those areas freeze over, and there are no random battles on there anymore, which make I think it's the Shalmet line cannot be obtained during the winter, at least in this game. I'm not sure if it's the Shalmet line or Stunfisk. I'm pretty sure it's the Shalmet line, though. And, okay. This, well, at least we know she's sad. Otherwise, this would be quite a bit awkward. And, okay, this is starting to get a bit creepy and disturbing, but, you know, okay. As long as we're done with that side quest as soon as possible, so I don't have to deal with the slowdown whenever I ride on the Ferris wheel. Yeah, the emulator seems to slow down when I'm in the Ferris wheel, or triple battles sometimes too, or when it's raining. The emulator tends to slow down just a wee bit in some circumstances, not too much. I wonder if it's because of the emulator, or if it's because my computer doesn't have enough juice. If it's the latter, then I'm going to be pretty sad, because that computer, I mean, it was bloody strong when I first bought it. It cost me like $1.50. But enough about technical issues. It's time to finish what we started, our little visit of Icirrus City. We were up to the Pokemon fan club. So, yeah, this guy is the chairman who loves Pokemon the most among Pokefans in the entire world. Well, the chairman in Vermilion is, well, he sleeps with fucking Rapidash! So, you can't get any more passionate than him. So, you're gonna show him a Pokemon, and I guess, yeah, he's gonna take a look at how much it's grown since you first caught it. You raise it well, you must be affectionate, blah blah blah, and I get an experience share. Pretty cool. I am not sure what the requirement for the experience share is, because, well, I always have a Pokemon I caught near the beginning of the game, which is why I went with Lilligant, since I caught it very early. Not a lot of people in this fan club compared to some other ones. So, this woman is the one who checks your Pokemon's happiness. So, yeah, I think Lilligant is pretty close to max happiness, if not max happiness already. So, this is what she says when your happiness is very high. So, is there anything else to do? Yeah, there's this building here. Disdainful of the wind and snow. She's talking about Dragon Spiral Tower, which is just past this area. So, oh, what's going on here? Okay. I don't really remember that. Pep quiz! Oh, I'm gonna take a quiz! I honestly don't remember that, and, pep quiz starts now. Didn't you just say the quiz starts now? Let's start with a question. No, you don't say! And, okay, a question. Stop repeating yourself! Just give me the goddamn question. What do you pay with when you shop? Money? Of course. Can the challenger answer this? You're not seriously gonna give me a hint for that? The audience is asking for a hint. No, I didn't ask for a hint. It's money! It's fucking money! Hint, it's inside your wallet! Duh! You know what? Just out of spite, just because they want to drag this on as long as possible, I'm going to answer something completely random. Let's try, Pokemon, Audino. So yeah, you pay with Audinos when you buy something. And I don't think you get anything interesting if you answer the right thing anyway. I'm not really sure. I honestly don't remember this at all. But, okay. Oh, at least I get a paralysis heal. I'm not sure why I didn't just go over and get it. I don't know why the item orb-like thing appeared, but oh well. Free paralysis heal. So, anyway, I think this is the last building in this place, and just past Icirrus City, there's some tall grass, and in this tall grass, we can find our final team member. I'll be right back. Found a Mienfoo, so let's try using Rock Slide on it and hope it doesn't kill it. It's one of the rare, not very effective moves I have against it. Fortunately, it used Calm Mind instead of like a fighting move to kick my ass. So I'm gonna go with Lilligant and hopefully put it to sleep. I don't think Mienfoo is very hard to catch. I don't remember its catch rate right off the bat. It's not something that I really bother remembering, except for some really important numbers. But anyway, sleep lands the first time, which I guess it is what happens when you use sleep powder instead of something like Sing or Hypnosis. So, let's use a regular Pokeball for this one, I guess. Anything else is obviously overkill. So, let's see. 1, 2, 3. Yes! Mienfoo was caught! So, now, I want a Mienfoo with Regenerator and a Good Nature as much as possible, but Regenerator is a must. So, let's just take a quick look. I put a vacant spot in my party so I don't need to go back to the Pokemon Center. Mild Nature and Inner Focus. Well, this is just about as bad as it gets. So, I guess I'll go hunt down another one. Be right back. Okay, I found a second Mienfoo. An extra advantage of using Rock Slide is to scout for flinches. So if it flinches, you know automatically that it has Regenerator, since as we just saw, its other ability is Inner Focus. So, yeah, let's put it to sleep again. I'm sorry for the deja vu feeling. It's just that, you know, oh, super. Well, I guess this is what Forest Palm does. 30% chance of paralysis, which is actually quite a bit. It's Forest Palm, of course, lacks a bit in power. It's 60 compared to 80 for the likes of Discharge, 85 for Body Slam, which have the same paralysis rate. So, let's use another Pokeball. Hopefully this time it's going to stay in. Maybe? Yes! Alright. So I guess I was right. Mienfoo really isn't that hard to catch. So, let's see. Is this one any better? Summary, Brave Nature, and Regenerator. Sucks about the loss of speed, but this is about as good as I'm gonna get without spending hours in here. So I'm just gonna heal it, since, well, this is what happens when a captured Pokemon goes straight into your party. It's not healed. So of course I'm gonna need quite a bit of grinding since it's only level 31. So I'm gonna take care of that grinding off screen, and I will see you once it's done and over with. And it's done! So let's take a look at what we have now. We have a level 47 Mienfoo, and its moves are Jump Kick, Drain Punch, Dig, and U-Turn. And I gave it the Eviolite since it's just about the best item you can give something that isn't fully evolved. So over here, we have Cedric, who is standing near the entrance to the Dragon Spiral Tower area. From far in the past, before we know. On the top floor, the legendary Pokemon, that would be Reshiram, is waiting for a person seeking the truth to appear. Now, if you go in there, you can't do anything quite yet. I guess you can surf up to the tower, but the entrance is closed anyway. So, that's gonna be it for today. So I guess next time, we're gonna train up a bit on Route 8 and the more of Icirrus before going to face Bryson's gym. So I will see you next time.